Saturday night, it was the big rivalry game in Christian County as Taylorville traveled to Pana for the 5th annual battle for the William A. Coalminer Trophy, and both student sections were ready to go. Nick Copley got Pana on the board first, but then it was all tornadoes as Blake Heifes tapped the glass for 2, and then Cole Sheedy got the and 1.
The fans did a great job. Both teams, student sections did an outstanding job of setting a great atmosphere for tonight's ball game. And
the atmosphere was a rowdy one as Taylorville started to build the lead on the Rupert finish, followed by the corner jumper. Then Eric Dust got in on the action doing work on the glass.
It was intense. From the opening jump ball, they were in our face. They played incredibly hard. Give all the credit in the world to that young team from Pana, how they came out and got right in our face. They wanted to try to make it into an emotional game and try to get us out of what we want to do because we got so emotional. But yeah, both teams are ready to play tonight. Both teams had tough games last night, but obviously this one's the one everybody wanted to play in was tonight.
The emotions were running high from the start, but the action got going after Mitchell Rhymes couldn't get the layup to go, and Jordan Clark scored on the other end. Heading down to the other end of the floor, Blake Kircher decided to try to get into Mitchell Rhymes' head, and he picked up the game's first technical.
That kind of got me going in the first quarter because I don't even think I scored yet, and then he's already pushing up on me and getting in my face and stuff, and that's kind of what set the tone the rest of the game because I wasn't going to let somebody just get up in my face and dictate what I do. So
Kircher picked the wrong guy to mess with as Rhymes responded with this 3, and that was only the beginning. Blake Stoddard came off the bench and got Pana in the scoring column, but then it was Taylorville's turn to pick up the technical as Eric Dust decided to do a little trash talking after the huge block in the corner. There's the block, the talk, the technical, and the crowd reaction. Both coaches settled their teams down, and Rhymes picked up right where he left off with the and 1, and Taylorville continued to score with ease. But in came Pana Jr. Rhett Zaradka. Rhymes continued to show off, but Pana went back to Zaradka, and they just couldn't guard Rhymes. Jordan Clark showed off the spin move and got the and 1, but Taylorville had Mitchell Rhymes, and that's all they needed. He finished the first half with 17 points, and the Tornadoes led 45-22. In the second half, we switched to the aerial view, and Connor Patrick got the easy 2. But Pana came out and showed how much heart they had.
there's so many positives. I said at the end of the first half, I told the kids at halftime, the thing I was mad about is if we'd shot 30%, we'd have been down 6 or 8. It's just that's how it feels. That you got too many shots just rimming out. We're just not finishing, putting the ball in the hole when we should, and we gave up some easy ones. But there's also a lot of great shots and great plays they were making at the other end, and I wasn't disappointed with our effort at any point during the game.
Pana showed that effort in the third as Copley hit the baseline jumper, and then Wade McMillan knocked down the nice 17-footer and followed it up with a dime to Adam Miller. Before they knew it, the Panthers cut the Taylorville lead to just 15, but Taylorville had Mitchell Rhymes, and that says it all. Mr. Rhymes, don't do that to him.
That was probably the funnest game I ever played in. I felt like I hit everything I shot, and it was a fun atmosphere to play in. Everyone knows the rivalry and everything, so it was fun, all-around game, and I'm glad we won.
He's just turned into such a great leader on the floor. He is truly a coach on the floor. He gets us into our offense. He's doing a great job in our defense on talking on how we should guard the high post, if we should trap, not trap. But yeah, what a great game for him, and it couldn't happen to a better kid on a better night.
He shoots so well from outside, he can shoot from well behind the arc, but he's so quick. You tell your guy, hey, you got to get up there and contest that shot. But, Kircher did that well in the second half, and he went by him twice in a row. So it's like, Coach, what do you want me to do? And, that's where you kind of have to get out there and depend on your help a little bit. But, he does a great job, and he's just a good ball player, does everything well.
Rhymes took over, but Pana never quit as Clark showed off that spin move again. Adam Miller drained the three, and Jake Franklin had a little something to say to Purple Rain about that. But Mitchell Rhymes was just plain nasty. The Panthers tried to bring the house down with this Adam Miller dunk, but Wade McMillan picked him up. Man, that was close to going down. So Miller got the putback to go instead on the next play. The reserves got in and Jet Evans got a turnaround jumper to fall as Taylorville won 78-55.
Last night was awful. I think that's the worst game I think I've ever seen us play. And it was a good game to come back and win, and especially against a big game like that. It was a fun game, and we just got to keep building on it and win the regionals and finish out these last 3 games in conference.
After the game, Taylorville returned home with the Coalminer Trophy, winning it for the 3rd straight year.